Early in the morning, the neighbors awaken me with the rattle of their children running through their place. My walls, those colorful crucibles, stare back at me in bed. Put on some clothes and head for the kitchen. A cup of tea always settles me down for the day. Outside through the kitchen window, spring is about to make way past winter. After a long and dreary night, the city slowly fans out the full span of its peacock tail. My bicycle leans gently against a fence by the tulips. It can stay there, I don't care. I like walking the city anyways. I'm accustomed by now to walking the streets, hands in my pockets, whistling, reading the morning newspaper, while guessing the tiling of the sidewalk with the bottom of my eyes. There's no more cold weather, almost none left. Cold complicates things. Summer is so close now, I can taste it on my lips. During the summer, one is so close to the world, skin to skin. I walk past the marketplace toward my favorite bench, by my favorite pond at my favorite park. I like feeding the ducks, sometimes even the pigeons. It gives me a sense of enormous well-being and satisfaction. And then I'm happy for the rest of the day, safe in the knowledge that there will always be a piece of my heart devoted to it. Take the tram to a small tree-mopped square, close to where a cafe outlooks a series of alleys and streets. Double espresso with sugar and milk, and if only my mother could witness this coffee, she'd agree with the sugar, the milk, and the size of it all. The aroma obliges you to lift your head in accordance to the fragrance. Began reading a novel some days ago. I had to leave it for later because of urgent work. Now I can open it again, keep reading it again. I like to be slowly drawn into the story, into the way the characters are drawn out. I have an almost perverse joy in being able to dismember the story, slowly, line by line. I stretch my hand over the table, comfortable in the knowledge that my cigarettes are still at reach. Beyond the windows, the afternoon breeze dances under the trees. The sun is low, the clouds are high. Counting the sidewalk cracks back home, I see the old man. There he is. He's always there, always standing in the street under his hat, eyes closed, lips smiling, and a violin in his hand, with 7 dogs by his side. I like his music. I like him. I wonder if the color of his suit has always been brown, or if it turned this color with time. He bows the strings with nimble fingers. Store owners ignore him, people walk by and avoid him, children scoff at him, and he keeps playing. His dogs lay by his side, with their eyes ablaze. It seems they enjoy his music. They seem to croon to his serenade. I gently place a large coin in the tin can as to not disturb them, and I keep heading home, counting the cracks. The day begins to grow dark. In my window frame, dusk sets on the horizon of buildings, car tops, and trees. Lilac on blue. A big white butterfly poses itself on the windowsill. I sit in front of it, hands clasped behind me, admiring its wings and that brief and perfect suspension of its rest.